How's it? This is the video tour of the Lenovo Workstation ThinkPad w540 i7 4th Gen. If I climb up here, you can see that this one actually had a company skin on it, so it preserved the back keyboard here. The back cover. What else is there to say? You can still see some corporate branding. Once I use some alcohol or computer care, I've actually run out of it, and it lifts these borders here because the adhesive stickiness actually caused that border there. When I remove this corporate branding here, it's going to look good as new, pristine in fact. As you can see, Lenovo ThinkPad. The newer ThinkPads came with the blinking light above the eye. Still does it here, so you can see it's still cool. One day that blinking or not, flash makes it tough, but definitely coming on and off. Right, let's have a look. See, we flip this guy around here, you can have a look at the ports. We've got our Thunderbolt, we've got our VGA, we've got USB 2, USB 3, and our card readers here, 4-in-1 card reader and a 3.5mm jack. If we flip this guy around, you can see it's got the slim pin for charging. It's the flat pin, not the round one. The old round ones that the third gens had, third gens and previous had. Here we have our Ethernet port, as you can see there, as it auto focuses. If I flip this guy around here, then we get a look at our DVD tray or platter, and then we have our USB 2s on that side. Right, Kensington lock there as well. Okay, if we come around here, I just want to show you the hinges, still nice and intact. This one as well, nice and flush there. Come around, you see nothing wrong at all. Cool. Okay, so what I really want to do now is just lift the keyboard on this guy here, and boom, as you can see, it starts off automatically. If you've worked with Windows 10 before, they now have these beautiful skins on top of the sign-in page. Really makes you want to go on holiday. If I hit that, I can sign in. Boom. You can see the transitioning in this laptop is quite cool. No lag time, everything is pumping at the touch of a button. Sorry about the flash, we don't have very good lighting here in the lounge, so we just want to get the best picture to you as possible. Let's look at some of the specs here. So if you go DXDIAG, I'm sure you know this. Most guys use this to check the specs at a glance. And you could use PC info too. I digress. Right, so you can see here confirmation of the part number. You can have a look at that part number, look at and see what this is selling in other markets. It's very, very expensive. We've actually dropped the price down, and we've really dropped it down because of that little stain that we've got to deal with. Like I said before, I refurbished this myself, so I really know what the capabilities of this thing is, and it's pretty awesome. If you look here, we've got our 8 gigs of RAM, and we've got our processor Intel Core at 2.4. I think this can be overclocked at 3.2 gigs, but that's really up to the user. Not a fan of overclocking, but if you have to, you have to. Let's look at display. Okay, currently using the internal graphics card, which is the Intel HD graphics. But once you switch to the Thunderbolt view, it actually using the K1100, the NVIDIA K1100 graphics card, and I think that one has 2 gigabytes dedicated memory. So pretty cool for its time. Back then, this was one of the cooler laptops to have. Real processing powerhouse. Again, sorry for that flash trying autofocus there, so we can come right. Okay, so if we come out of this, I just want to get into folder view, so I can get into this PC, and then we can see there 931 gigs, almost a terabyte. You know, some is partitioned for recovery, restore, or operating systems files. All right, so pretty smooth. There's our working camera. It's got face tracking capabilities. 720 pixels, so you'll actually be talking in HD. I mean, even by today's standards, that's still pretty cool. Come down, let's look at those hinges again. You can see intact, very tight, looking cool. And then let's get down to the keyboard. This is a backlit keyboard. You can see it's on now. You can see on the edges there. Flash makes it difficult, but you can see the glow coming from underneath. So you can put that off. I actually put a new keyboard. As you can see, it's unused. Excuse my oily fingers there. I'll have to wipe that, but it's really just showing usage from the time that I was loading software. But brand new keyboard. If we come out here, you can get a good view. You can see that the usage on the touchpad is not so bad for the relative age of this machine. It's also got the click in like the Macs do. Lenovo also want to get on the bandwagon with that, but pretty cool. You know, if you're using the trackpad, you don't have to worry about the two buttons down here, the two buttons at the top anymore. They just double click. If I hit two fingers, gives me a right click, and there's different gestures you can learn here that can really give you make your work faster. We got our fingerprint reader still working. Right. What else is there to say? Right, we saw all the good things. Let's look at the bad thing. The only bad thing I believe that this laptop has is that stain. If we look at it now, not really noticeable. Can't even see it. Check different angles. No viewing inhibited. But once I hit sleep, there we go. It's this one right here. Okay, and that's the reason I've discounted it so much. I usually sell this machine for about 6.5, you know, bordering on 7, so we're really dropping the price on this one. If the user, and let's put it on. You seeing it's there? You see some magic? It's there now, and then it's gone. So it's really up to the user if they want to take advantage of the offer. I mean, we'll never see this laptop for this point in time for this price. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Cool.